and welcome everybody to the room. Welcome everybody to the room. We got a special guest today. You guys ready? Ready for Rell interview? And here we go. Rell, what is good, man?
What it look like, my G.
Rell, what's happening, G's?
M.Reck, what it look like. Salute to the Rell. You know what it is?
Yeah. Salute. We go back, man. You know.
Like 8 tracks and Cadillacs.
Yes, sir.
I like that. And everybody in the room, this is Rell, Dipset, original member here, okay? And
yes.
Me and Rell shot a bunch of videos together with the Come Up Days. On your Koch project, we shot some great projects.
Yes, we did. Classical shit.
We did a lot of hanging out, a lot of talking shit, just friend shit, you know what I mean? It's the music business, but me and Rell were friends, we shared a lot of our gripes with the music business. And Rell, I gotta say, Rell, we all know now that Cameron and Jim's are going at it, that there was some problems with Dipset back in the day, but Rell always showed face and just didn't talk about the problems until shit collapsed. And you gotta commend somebody like that, like that just keeps the problems over there, because he was he's like, those are my brothers, I ain't talking about that shit,
Oh, right.
So it's been a crazy week, man. Jim Jones signed to Rock Nation. Salute to him.
Congratulations on his new deal.
Congrats.
Definitely.
And he's about to get to the money, and then he went right to Flex. He did an interview. Rell even saluted him in the interview part. The only problem, and I'll speak for this. When you say Weeks Ave, man, that's Rell, man, because I can't remember even listening to a song without Rell shouting out Weeks Ave. And, Jim Jones brought up that he was from Weeks Ave, but, it would have been nice if he had mentioned that that's Rell's, that's where Rell's at.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna take his roots from him. Like, his mother did live over there.
Of course, yeah. It would have just been nice if he included you, shout out to Rell.
Yeah, like, you know the type of pain I done went through on that block. So, it was just a proper respect thing. Like, put certain things in its proper perspective. No shade, no diss. Just when you tell things, tell it right. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. And he even said that in the thing. He said, he said, I stay out of the beef between him and Cam. That's not my business. And you got to notice there were these Dipset reunions. Rell wasn't there, but you didn't see him going on the internet going, yo, why the fuck I ain't in the Dipset reunion? He didn't do all that.
Yeah, that's personal. Like when it's a bag run, and I don't take none of that shit personal. But
yeah,
when you bring up Weeks Avenue and it's tatted on me, I got bullets in my body for that block. Like, come on, man. There is Jim.
That's real. But I'm sure maybe let's just say maybe it slipped his mind. Let's just give him that. I don't know how, but maybe.
He has a tendency to get emotional when he's describing things, and I think his emotions supersedes his intelligence, what can happen with anybody. You feel what I'm saying?
And both of those guys are super smart and strategists.
Yeah, both geniuses in their own right.
For sure. Yeah. Jim Jones, we saw him make. He's like the one who really went out there and made independent cool.
Right.
Like before, it was like, I ain't going fucking to Koch, and he went to Koch and made Koch look bossy.
Yeah, he bossed up over there.
Definitely did.
And that led to you getting your Baby Grand deal after that, because you came in the picture around that time. You were at Baby Grand around the same time, right? Which was part of Koch, right?
Like Cam said, he got me the deal at Koch.
Yeah.
I sold some good records over there. I think I did like 177,000.
Oh yeah, you were on fire.
$5 a record. You feel me? So
yeah,
that's good bread right there, Rell.
Yeah, we cashed out, so we did our thing, and around that time it was the turmoil with Jim and Cam. So I just gave him his space and just let him do him. I ain't even bother him to renegotiate my new deal, and I just went and did it on my own at Baby Brand. I made some good money over there as well.
Yeah, so I have a question for you. Was Luke Braza, he was the one who brought you to Cam?
Yeah, Luke Braza, because I was getting into some drug wars in the Bronx, so I had came down to 145th on Broadway. Luke, I was like, yo, just chill out. Yeah, I do nothing. You good? You know what I'm saying? It was just on 145th.
How'd you know Luke Braza?
I've been my dog for the longest. Like that's my guy. You feel me?
Yes.
Actually, my man Stu from DFL. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like brought me around circles that connected us. But yeah, my nigga Luca Brasi is definitely the reason why.
I'm glad he's getting his credit now. You know, like because he doesn't always get.
I always give Luca's credit.
Oh no, I know you do, but
it's the fact that when certain people tell stories, you gotta bring the truth up to implicate certain other names. But I had did a freestyle to the song that Beanie Siegel, Cam, and Bleak did. Remember that joint?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had did a freestyle of that, and Luca played it for Cam. Cam was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like, "Yeah, it's my boy from Bronx, whatever." So Luca called me like, "Yo, Cam said come to the hill, not now, but right now."
Oh shit.
And came to the hill, we chopped it up, and I was with him ever since then.
And I want to pause for a second.
Salute to Cam for that. Salute to Brasi for that.
Took me, you know what I mean? Salute Luca Brasi, my OG, my nigga LNS Collection. Shout him out. He got the fly coach right now. But yeah, that nigga right there, Luca, he's the crazy glue. You know what I mean? And once I got Cam, he ain't never looked back with me.
What year
was the alley-oop for you?
Yeah, took me everywhere with him. Baseline, taught me the game.
Yeah.
You know, and like didn't just have me around. He taught me the game.
What year was that, Rell?
This 02.
02. Oh, so that's early.
I was out on bail, so you know, I was scared to tell Cam because I'm like, damn, I don't want this nigga to invest all this money in me, and then tell this nigga I had to go up for 2 to 4. You feel me?
You did some time in between that?
Like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell this nigga, man. I'm like, yo, Cam, I gotta turn myself in, man. Yeah. He's like, what? This shit about to be crazy. It's lit. We got the bag. So he's like, fuck it, don't worry about it. Just come in the studio, do these songs. I'm gonna get you hot, and by the time you come home, you're gonna be a star. And promise fulfilled.
And you know what's funny, Rell? You know when I first met Cameron and Joel's? I was in high school at the old boy. I lied to Def Jam, and I said, yeah, I got a show on MTV, the behind the scenes. I did the behind the scenes for the old boy video. That was the first thing I ever did in the music industry, and that was.
I was in a Red Roof Inn with 100 grams in an 8D when they shooting. Cam called me flipping like, "What are you doing? Why you not at the people shoot?" I'm like, "My nigga,
getting his money, man."
Yeah, man.
He was in the trap with it, huh?
Yeah, so. That's what
and I want to shout out everybody in the room. Make sure you hit that like button. Rell, tell them to hit that like button so people see.
I like this shit, man. Love this shit.
Yeah, we got over 200 people watching right now.
Shit.
Yeah, so and we're gonna get more. So guys, we hit this. We got that Cameron interview last night because we were waiting. We saw Jim Jones. He told his piece. I respected it because there's no Dipset without Cameron and Jim Jones.
Absolutely not.
It would have never happened.
Founders.
Yeah, so and then you got the people like Rell, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal. Salute to all of them, and I know Rell feels the same way. Those are his brothers, whether they have problems or not. They built an amazing. There's nothing like Dipset. G Unit, nothing can touch Dipset. I mean,
don't forget Jewels too. You forgot to mention.
No. I was going to get into that. I mean, he's one of the fucking. You got those guys. It's like you can't forget Joel's. And shout out to Joel's for dropping music every week now and getting back to it because we've been missing that Joel Santana music.
That's right. Now he on fire right now. Salute to Els. He killing the internet right now.
And again, thank you for Joel's putting me in the video, me and Rec in the video and the intro. That was love, man. Like a lot of people would have hated Rell. He's a different guy now, like he really showed up.
He's a different space in his life. He's happy. He got his missus, his fiance. He's good music. I'm pretty proud of the boy. Happy for him.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody. Over 223 people watching right now.
JT, let me chime on in. Let me holler at Rell real quick.
For sure,
right?
Yeah.
Check it. Rell. Both interviews came out, right? The Jim Jones one with Flex, and then the Cameron on IG Live.
Right.
Who's telling the truth? Who's lying?
I mean, it's I can't really say it's about as far as like who's telling the truth and who's lying. It's about what's reality and what's not.
Yeah.
Because, I can't tell you what's going on in your own world, bro. You feel me? In your own world, There's probably fucking dinosaurs walking around. There's niggas with 3 eyes. I could tell you what's going on in reality.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I want to hear reality, Rell. I need to hear some reality.
Cam touched reality. Sometimes, you know, Jim kind of, you know, like I said, he's emotional. We all know this. So when he talk, he can kind of like the story can get twisted in the midst of his emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Cam he reality rap. He gave it to the Rell.
Yeah. No, I liked, we got to acknowledge the fact that Cameron started the interview on a very positive note, saluting him on his Rock Nation deal, and he ended it on a positive note, and that gave me a really good feeling about the future of Dipset, that it could be fixed eventually, you know.
And don't get me wrong, man. Jim put on for the set, you hear me?
For sure.
Jim did a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He put on, you know what I mean? He's a genius. He took care of me while I was in jail. I didn't need for nothing. Nothing. Flyest nigga in jail because of Jim. So at the end of the day, he has his
flaws.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
So
we all do.
Like, that's my nigga. He got his moments.
Yeah.
He got his moments.
Now I see him
make his moments public, and it backlashes and make things look crazy. But besides that, he got nigga. We all them niggas.
And you know what? I seen him moving at the. First of all, when I was at that Old Boy video, I've been seeing the tension with Jay-Z, and I'm not even in the music business at that point. I'm in high school, last year of high school, right?
All right.
I got no business being there, but I'm filming for that show, and I see Jay-Z, and he ain't fucking with Cam. He's sitting over in the corner, and he walks out, and I go up to Jay-Z, and I'm like, hey man, I don't know why I had the balls to go to Jay-Z, bro. I went to Jay-Z, and I said, can I get an interview with you? And he's like, yeah, call the office. And I'm like, okay, so is it your manager? He's like, nah, it's my number. Don't. I said, what about? He's like, nah, call me. I was like, that's dope. But you could just see the tension there, and I don't know, that tension started back then. But getting to my point, Jim Jones was bossing up at that video. He's getting in position then. Remember, he started directing videos. Brian Barber was directing the video, but Jim Jones was like, nah, we're going to do it this way. And I saw, okay, he's about to make a move into music video directing and get that check. He's always thinking about the next way to get a check. And, you know,
he's a hustler. Jim's a hustler.
Super hustler. So was Rell. So was Rell over there. He's a super hustler.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's why, man.
I want to chime on in real quick, Julian. You dig what I'm saying? Rell, right?
Yeah, sir.
When you heard about the Jim Jones Rock Nation deal, what was your first thoughts?
I was surprised.
As we all were.
Can you go into detail about that surprisement?
It just kind of threw me for a loop, just knowing the history that we got with those guys. Not saying it's no now.
And it's public.
Issues. It's just, it's not something that I expect he would do in his career.
Yeah.
At this moment in his career, you feel me?
Yeah.
But each his own. To each his own. Niggas got kids. Niggas got
yeah. And you know what's smart about that deal? They just have so many connections over there at Rock Nation that, sometimes you got to be a man. And you got to put your ego aside and be like, you know what? This is a business, okay? So I have to do a business move, and getting in there, he can get his ideas he set off, like his TV shows, his Vamp Life Mobile. He's thinking beyond music. It's not just about music.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's the fucking conglomerate over there. It's a company that's live. Like I said, the history between two parties just threw me for a loop. Not saying it can't make sense or it won't make sense. It just threw me for a loop. Hearing that for the
now, I'm about to ask you another tricky question.
Before you get into the next, I just want to address the room. We got over 320 people watching right now, and I just want to tell you guys that we're going to accept your questions. Just hang tight in the interview. We're going to chime in the room, and Rell's going to answer some of your questions too. Make sure you super chat so we can see your questions. Just ask them there, and I'll promise you we'll ask Rell. He's open book right now, and he's in a great place in his life. He's saluting everybody in Dipset. This is no interview where we're talking shit about anybody. He's just getting his story out, and then we're also going to get to. He's got a lot of new music on the way, new videos. It's go time, right, bro? It's go time.
No, it's certified go time.
I mean, this had to wake you up a little bit too. Like, yo, come on, I got to get out here. Jim's getting to the money. Everybody's
it's not the simple fact that I had to get out there. I already knew that because I'm on the pavement 24/7.
Oh, I know you are. Yeah.
I touch that pavement, so it's like I know it's just about formula. You know what I'm saying?
It's motivational too at the same time, though, right? It's motivational too, like this weekend feels like a Dipset weekend to me. I don't know. It just feels like I was watching Dipset videos.
It felt like a Dipset weekend.
Yeah, so it's motivational. It's like, man, and
it felt like we dropped the biopic, but we didn't though. You know?
Exactly. Yo, when
you put that, bro.
That I love that because when Cameron was describing everything last night, I was like, this is a movie. This is a fucking movie.
The way he described Joel's getting in the back of that car at 15 years and he wasn't even want to try to listen to
Shout out to Tobe. Shout out to
Tobe. That's my nigga, day one nigga. Like the way he described that shit was cinematic, man, and it's definitely everything he said is real rap.
I mean, I got chills right now just thinking. I got chills last night. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was hot. It's dope.
That shit was epic. Shit was epic, man. Shit was epic. Now, getting into my question, because Rell spoke on Jim Jones signing the Rock Nation. Being where you at in your career, is that a move? Would you suggest, or you would just deny that shit from the gate? Would you entertain that type of deal?
Everything gotta make sense, man. The stars gotta align. You feel me? Like stars gotta line up for that type of shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if the stars line up for it and it makes sense, plus I'm gonna run it by my OG. Like I don't care. Like I'm gonna run it by Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do like that's the type of nigga I am. Like everybody got their different morals, values, principles. I would run that by the OG. You know what I mean?
I knew you would say that though. Salute on that. That's G'd up.
Yeah, like it's just certain things that I'm gonna do. Like
Rell's got morals and principles, which is lacking nowadays.
Yeah.
If you don't have morals and principles, you can't make the right decisions in life. You know. And
that must be a part of your decision making. Morals, values, and principles must be intricate in your decision making because it's going to determine the outcome of your decisions.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking about, I remember when you spoke in 2008 about you leaving Dipset. It was very peaceful. Okay, you just said, "I got to look out for myself right now." Just kind of what Jim Jones was saying on the flex thing. You know, it's time to worry about my brand.
No, see, at that time I was young.
Yeah.
I was frustrated because everybody received the traditional look that an artist is supposed to receive when he signed to a fucking mob.
Yeah.
A brand.
The leader of the gang is usually on the first single to push the artist, correct?
Yeah.
Facts.
But I do remember Get Him Daddy. Get Him Daddy was
on
epic.
Gangsta, correct?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it was on Santana's Town, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
So when it came for Rell to step up to the plate and knock out a home run, the turmoil was at a full-fledged high, but not public.
He was on J.R. Ryder's shit too, right? Remember?
Yeah. But I came out after J.R. Ryder.
I remember.
Right, but Cam was just so like disgusted with the whole situation with him and Jim and all like that. I kind of got the flack.
The timing was bad.
Look.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, the timing was off.
It affected your project.
And it wasn't personal, it was just off.
Yeah.
My nigga got a lot of shit going on. His plate is heavy, and I'm dropping the album in the midst of that.
Right.
Gotcha. Yo, Rell, when was the last time you spoke to Cam?
Probably like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's fresh.
2 months ago.
It's fresh. You can't be on the move. You don't even talk to a lot of people.
So you spoke to him. You spoke to him when the new year came in.
Right before.
Yeah.
Right before. Got you.
He was all at Duke the God house. Chilling and shit like that.
Did you wish him Merry
Shouts to
Christmas?
Duke the God. That's my homie.
Shout out to Duke the God. That's my nigga.
Did you wish him?
I'm with Duke all the time, and that's like he can pop up at Duke the house anytime. It's like.
Oh yeah, I remember you're always with Duke the God.
Yeah, so it's like it ain't hard to see Cam.
Did you guys wish each other Merry Christmas?
Huh?
Did you guys wish each other Merry Christmas?
Joy. Nah.
I had to give you an off-the-wall question real fast.
All right, yo, Rell.
I'm pretty sure
How do you
go on.
Yo, Rell, how do you maintain with all this Dipset drama going on and Rell being his own artist? How the hell you maintain to pay your bills and and eat.
He sells
like,
music though. Yeah, he has mixtapes.
Now, hold on. I want him to speak.
Those features, I got business deals. Like I'm good. Like I'm never in a position where I gotta go out my house and be like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've been in positions like that in my career. Don't get it fucked up. Niggas got ups and niggas got lows, but my lows will always be higher than the average nigga.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't want niggas to get my lows mixed up with I'm on my face. No, my lows is a nigga who just started getting money. Good day. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So I have my ups and downs, but now I'm straight. I'm good.
Yo, remember when we were getting that money?
Nigga, I ain't put a mixtape out in 2 years, nigga.
Yeah.
I was starved. Don't think I'd have been if it was money driven, I wouldn't have been putting music out and trying to.
When's the next mixtape dropping?
Yeah.
When's the next mixtape dropping? Let these people know.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. iTunes, not SoundCloud. What's up? Spotify, iTunes, everything. Stream
Definitely.
it, everything.
Definitely.
Make sure you support Rell's new project. I mean,
Definitely.
He's already bossed up over there, but you gotta support that music, because a lot of hard work goes into this music, guys.
Definitely.
I would say this about Rell music. The shit always been dope and hard. Like that shit's been dope. Like you one of the hardest niggas. I can give you that. And the shit is dope. Not just hard, but it's dope. Salute.
Yo, Rell, remember when we were getting all that money out of Koch? Remember we were getting those checks out of Koch?
Oh gosh.
Me and Rell were going to the check cashing spot, checking them.
Joy, man, the type of money we ran through, man, these new artists wouldn't even understand.
And that was before World Star.
Huh?
That was before World Star.
Pre-World Star. Pre-World Star.
That shit was
shout out to World Star, R.I.P. Q.
Yeah, rest in peace, Q. Oh yeah, no. Also, Free Max B. I remember this was a funny time. I was cool with Max B, and I'm cool with Rell, and these guys are like they're having their little problems, which is way in the past.
No, listen. Let me break this down.
Okay,
Let me break this down because a lot of people really got that misconstrued.
Okay.
Max and French were trolling me.
I know that.
I took it personal. They wanted me to respond. I did, and they ran with it.
Yeah,
it was personal. Max used to text me.
Yeah.
I used to text.
And Max, I can attest that Max would laugh it off like, "Oh, I fuck with Rell." He would say that anyways. He would just be like, "But fuck it, it's the music." He was on that shit.
You know what I mean? I wasn't tripping, but I kind of got mad and responded, and they ran with it. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't know that French came to visit me in jail.
Oh, okay.
Me and French got a real long history together. Yeah. And Max was in jail together. We was in Green Correctional Facility.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like that's my nigga. Like this besides some music shit. So when the music got involved with it, it just looked like it was WWF and they got the best end of the stick.
Yo,
but I was not the French. Shout out to Max B, Free Max B.
Of course, yeah.
That was wrestling.
I can't wait for Max B to come home.
The niggas was trolling me, you heard, right?
Hell, they were trolling you hard, bro. I remember. And they would plan on trolling you. I was around for some of
They
it.
know I was going to respond to that. Like, I ain't been shot in my ass, nigga.
Bro, I shot the video.
I was in a shootout and 52 bullets got shot in that day, but it wasn't in my ass, no homo, man.
I shot the video you dissing Max B, remember?
Huh?
I shot the video you dissing Max B and showing paperwork, remember?
Oh, shit, I forgot you did, Jordan.
And I shot the video of Max B going at you, and what was great about that is I was friends with Rell and Max B and still maintained it. They didn't get personal about it, like, yo, if you fucking with him, they didn't give a shit.
I think you just left Max and then you pulled up on me. I never said nothing personal, right?
Never. You was so cool about it.
I never said fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Never.
I kept it music.
Super cool.
It was street like kept it music. That was my nigga.
That's G'd up. That's G'd up.
And guys, this is a business, okay? So it's in the. Let me let you guys know something. Like this trolling shit that goes on in the music business. Some of it just be to sell records. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, I'm going to be honest with you, Rell, if Jim and Cam, what if they planned this whole thing? It could be to sell things. I mean, they are that smart. These guys are that forward thinking.
Cam got too much pride and ego to do some shit.
I don't think Cam would, but can you imagine if they did? Because Jim was trying to set that up. I mean, yeah, Cam wouldn't do that because he doesn't like to tarnish the Dipset brand. You're right.
Nah, he ain't in a shit like that.
but that would be crazy twist. So, Rell, what's going on, man? Just like, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm kind of comfortable right now, man. You know,
Look it.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a good, comfortable space.
Yeah.
I'm growing into this legend thing. I'm kind of a legend out here right now.
You definitely are, bro. Because
this ain't self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
This ain't self-proclaimed. These little niggas, I can't go out my house without getting mobbed, and I ain't put a video or a mixtape out in God knows when.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: when you can last over 10 years in a business like this, you automatic legendary, because it's so hard to even get your foot in this shit and then maintain.
Right.
So you definitely got that legendary status.
I'm gonna challenge you, Rell. I need you to drop a song this week, and I need you to drop a song every week until you drop that mixtape. Okay.
Okay.
Don't just not drop anything this week. You have to drop a song this week, but don't drop it on SoundCloud. Drop it on, through, all the proper channels, iTunes and everything, because this is a business, guys.
Right.
It's a business,
right.
Okay?
Right.
And make sure you support it, guys. He's going to drop, Rell has a track to drop on Wednesday. I know he does.
Jordan Tower said it. You heard it from
And I need you to start shooting videos every week, man.
No, I actually got 2 visuals that
So you're going to drop a visual on
You
Wednesday?
gotta realize it's all about timing.
This is the time. I'm just letting you know. This is the time.
This is the time. No, this is the time. So
it's a
I'm
great
missing
time.
some Dipset, B. I'm missing some Dipset, B.
That's classical, man. What it's there that can't be duplicated, man. I'm glad I'm just still living off that energy, man. You feel me? Like, Cam is a fucking genius, my nigga.
Oh man, yo, Get Him Daddy, right? That was monumental.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Cam just got shot. It was crazy.
How did you get on that track, bro?
Huh?
How did you get on that track? Like, why wasn't? I'm just curious. Like, how did you end up on that track and not Jim or anybody else? It was you.
Actually, Jim was on the record. We was all in the studio.
Yeah.
Cam had just got shot.
Yeah.
So we all quiet, rolling blunts.
Yeah.
Cam got an arm in a sling,
Yeah.
and he put the beat on and told niggas write their verses. Jim went in there on some fast shit, like he had the shit done already.
Yeah.
And Cam just told a nigga, I don't like it. Took him off the song.
Yeah, because I was always wondering that, because that was the look for Rell. Rell was a superstar overnight. Superstar. Like that
was a great look for
like, not to toot my own horn, like me and Cam the only niggas out of Dipset that came out with not came out, but we did a whole album together. Not taking away from the Wells. There are nobody in the set. Like, me and Cam actually recorded 20 songs, hooks, verses. First single was Cha-Ching Cha-Ching. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Flex was playing.
Clue used to play that all the time. DJ Clue.
Right. And we had a fucking dope ass album together, man. Whatever the case may be, it didn't come out. But like, for Cam to tell me he wanted me to do an album with him, I was leading the hooks, I was picking the beats, and the shit was just monumental. But hey, man, it was crazy, man. It was a crazy time. That's some shit.
Yo, Rell, I gotta ask a business question.
Right.
I was told, or it was rumors, that Cam was charging like Rell, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal to use the Dipset logo.
No.
Is that facts?
Never.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like his style.
Never. He won't charge us per se. Now, if it's a company that's trying to use the bird in a misrepresentation manner, of course he want to check. That's that.
Gotcha.
Like Baby Grand, right? Baby Grand had to pay a little bit for that, right?
That's a fact.
I heard he would charge companies like that like $40K or something to use the Dipset logo.
As he should. Yeah.
Okay.
As he should.
Gotcha.
That's like, using
it's business.
Yeah, it's business.
If you shot at niggas over a dope stamp called M.Reck and they want to put that shit in Marcy Projects or in Red Hook, nigga, you want to get paid off that stamp, right?
Exactly.
Off the rip.
Yeah.
Niggas that died project always over that stamp, right?
Yeah.
Facts. Boss facts.
Yeah. It's the same. It's applying street rules to the office. I respect it.
Yes, sir.
I respect it too, man. I mean, that's what I respect about you got to separate friendship and business. You know, and it's hard to mix the two because that's the misconception about the music business, okay? And it hurt me too. Okay?
Keyword business. Business.
Keyword business, because me and Rell both have to learn this the hard way, and Rec. When I was in the music business, I thought everybody was my friend, you know? And then when it came down to business, things got a little funny. And I was like, well, why is this guy doing this? And I learned later, I said, music business. It comes down to business. And I like what Rell said in one of his interviews. He said, you actually met Big Meech, right?
Absolutely.
He met
told
Big
me I was one of the hardest niggas to ever do it.
And then what advice did he give you about people?
Told me always make sure my niggas eat, man. Always, and never fall out over no girls or no money.
And Cameron sticks to that. Definitely. Everybody ate.
Yeah, as you can see, that was the issue with the girls, Chrissy and the, you know what I mean? Like, you know, things of that nature or whatever the case may be. But nah, man, it was a different type of era, man. It was like, it's different, man.
Now, we could take that a different, see, I also look at that in one way, because I've had personal experiences where, you know, I'm letting people, you know, I always want people around me to get money, right? Because it's no fun to have all the money by yourself. And that's why, like, Dave Dash always preaches that too. It's no fun to go to an island and have to pay for everybody else. Everybody should have their own money and be having fun too, you know, and be relaxed, right? But there's sometimes you get these leeches in the business that you give them an opportunity.
Bottom feeders. We call them bottom feeders.
And it's not enough. They want exactly what you got. And it can't be, if I'm putting in 18 hours a day and you're putting in 3 hours a day, you're still going to eat, but you're going to get 3 hours worth of pay. You're still going to shine. Right? You got to grind to shine out here. Grind to shine, guys. You can't just shine. You can't just be around someone and shine. You got to grind to get that shine, guys. So, you know, definitely.
Yo, Jordan, I'm glad you brought up Dame Dash, because I put up something on M.Reck TV yesterday. Okay. Dame Dash said Cameron got shot over the Paid in Full movie. Bro, what's your take on that?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. He said
I think Dame Dash is trolling out here.
He said the movie was so real when Cam was in DC. A lot of people felt the way about Alpo, so they took it out on Cam.
I just think it was some niggas hating that Cam was in the Pepsi Blue Lambo, and probably that
shit was crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't. Who knows, man? I'm glad my nigga made it out there alive. And
yes, sir.
That was in that car with him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I'll bring up that story. But yo, you weren't in DC with Cam around that time, right?
I wasn't. I was on the road. I had my own show.
Okay, and then so he got shot. He came back, and you guys did the Get Him Daddy, and then you did that video was fired. Kanye was on the roof with you guys.
I don't think Kanye was.
No, Kanye was in the video.
Yeah, you're right. I think he was. That was my neighborhood, actually. He was over there on 175th.
Rell was so popping at the time, he didn't even recognize Kanye being there. Rec was the star. I mean, Rell was the star there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Cam threw me the alley-oop, like, the turn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm forever grateful, man. I wake up, I don't got no fucking job. I do whatever the fuck I want. It comes with consequences.
You got that freedom, man. That's priceless, guys. When you guys can wake up and just, you still got to grind to get the money, but you do it on your terms. That's what's priceless. Yeah. And
that's the illest shit right there.
And that's why I appreciate everybody in the room right now, because you support all of us. You support me, Rec, and Rell. You buy Rell's music. He can wake up and grind as he pleases, you know. And I can grind.
I love Rec. Rec don't even know how much I love him. Like, I fuck with Rec. I fuck with Doggy Diamonds. The platform he laid down with Forbes. Like, these niggas is the realest niggas on the internet, man. You feel me? Like, this shit don't get no realer than M.Reck and what Doggy Diamonds do, man. You feel me?
Appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's love, bro.
I'm launching.
I mean, now I know. Now you can hit me on the line and we can lock in. You did?
Get that cross promo going, and then I got JordanTower.com dropping at the end of this week, which is going to be good.
You know, when I was fucking with you, M.Reck, you know, you caught my attention. It was some nigga you had went to his house, man. I don't know who the fuck it was.
You talking about Jay Electronica?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
This nigga M.Reck pulled up, ring the bell, everything. I said, oh shit, this is the type of time I'm on. I love this.
Yo, Rell, you gotta understand. If he come to the city, right?
Right.
And he talking shit about niggas. Basically saying I'm nicer than all y'all niggas. I'm a rapper, plus, you know, media. But also on some street shit, I'm in Brooklyn. What? I'm on St. Mark's and I think he said Rogers. or some shit. I was right around the corner. My baby mom stayed right around the corner. So J Electronica doing that was disrespect to the city as well as myself as an artist and a nigga from BK.
Right.
Like 10 years ago, it would have been like 10,000 niggas on the nigga front step. And I felt like, okay, let me go over there. It's gonna be mad niggas. Nobody even stepped to his business, and I was just coming on some, yo, homie, yo, what's that about? You coming to BK and you nicer than everybody from the city. I just wanted to see if it was real like that. I ain't come on no beef shit, but I needed to know what type of time he was on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That was hard when Rec did that. I remember when Rec did that too. That was salute, Rec. That was dope.
It was just some real nigga shit. Because any nigga would have did that, because you gotta think, if I don't went to New Orleans, where he from, and got on the radio and talk crazy, and I had a crib out there, I'm expecting mad niggas from the town to come step through my business, because I know it's real niggas everywhere. You dig what I'm saying?
So M.Reck, look up M.Reck going to J Electronica's crib, right?
Yeah. I don't even promote that though, my nigga.
But people were wondering in the room. They want to,
No, there ain't no beef. I'm sorry
no
I
beef.
brought it up. I was just acknowledging.
Positive hell, Rell.
So Rell, it's all good. But that was a statement. Like, nigga can't say, I came to Brooklyn and nobody say nothing. You dig what I'm saying? And mind you, the industry, they spoke about it, but quietly. You dig what I'm saying? Right. You and J.R. Ryder, y'all both saluted me. I didn't, me and you didn't have each other's number, but J.R. Ryder, he saluted me, and I'm pretty sure y'all was speaking back then. He saluted me. He's like, yo, Reck, that was some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you still speak to J.R. Ryder, Hell?
I actually haven't spoken to him. I spoke to him like twice since he's been home. But,
call him this week. Do something together. I mean, why not? Why not? It's music business. Come on. Dipset.
I might do that.
Why not?
Yeah. You and J.R. Ryder.
Bro, you guys are so powerful together, Rell. You don't even know, man. Like, we miss you guys, man.
Nah, that's my dog, man.
I know it is, bro. That's why I know. You guys, shit got real spooky in the end of around 08, 09 for everybody. You know what I mean?
Now, shit definitely got spooky.
But you know what? It's time for everybody to have. Look at Juelz and Cameron had a problem, and they were able to make amends. I remember when they had a problem. I was at Juelz's studio. SAS was going back and forth between Cam and Juelz's spot, and I was like, "This is spooky. Juelz ain't fucking with Cam." Now I'm glad they made up. I'm so glad they made up. We've lost people, Rell. You lost people in your life. I lost Shorty Lowe just a few months ago, and it's like, you realize life is short, and all that time we spent having a problem with somebody over an ego, it's not worth it sometimes, And I know you respect all your, but Rell's like, Jesus.
No.
I'm just saying.
J.R. is my dog.
I know he is.
I love him.
I just want to see the music together. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
It's just that niggas we had, when you built up a certain lifestyle and you're in your own lane, is no, that shit is.
I totally understand. And man,
probably gonna do some shit together.
Yo, you know what? I gotta bring this up, Rell. When J.R. Ryder, I guess, had to sit down for that little time, that little skit bit he did y'all speak?
We spoke on the phone like once or twice. Yeah, we spoke on the phone like twice.
Okay.
But you gotta realize, like the way I looked at that, you gotta realize JR never did no jail time, so it was kind of like different for him. Like, I did 2 state bids. I got niggas calling my phone left and right with 20 years, 50 years, 100 years. So I looked at JR 2 years like, nigga, you be right back, nigga. Like, you be right back.
Yeah.
I guess from his perspective, he felt some type of way that I didn't come and see him.
Oh, okay. I understand that. It's like,
you get it, but you understand it.
I could have came and seen him, but that shit shouldn't take away from the love I got for you, nigga, and you know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to J.R. Ryder, too.
Probably your brother ain't come see you. You mad at you still speak to him, though, nigga, right?
Yeah.
So when the last time you spoke? Like,
I seen them at my man, God bless his dad, Murphy Deli funeral.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
how
saying?
long ago was that?
That was last year, June.
Okay.
But we like each other pictures on the gram. Like, ain't no ain't no issue.
Yeah, let's make it clear that Rell is cool with everybody in Dipset, and he salutes everybody in Dipset.
Nobody, I ain't no issues with nobody.
Yeah, we're just talking. We're really just doing barbershop talk right now. You know, it's some epic interviews just dropped today, and we're just reminiscing about old times, and that's it, guys. There's no beef, no nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like this is reminiscing, talking shit. You know, when you're in the barbershop, you get your haircut, you're like, yo, saw that Cam interview last night? This shit was crazy.
Right.
That's all this is. And
Yeah,
why
but
not? You guys wanted this. You guys you wanted to see this.
Definitely.
You're seeing it.
Yo,
I'm
gonna speak for the street side of things as well as the fans. Now, the fans, they want to know if Jim Jones call you to get on this Rock Nation project. You laugh.
Because he knows it's not. It's like
it's not happening.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying like, Jim ain't calling me, man.
Yeah. It's not. Jim Jones is on Jim Jones time right now, and as he's on his brand. He's working on the Jim Jones.
Listen. He's exploring a new chapter of his life.
Mm.
I'm happy for him. God bless him. That's just not the energy that I'm on right now.
Exactly. And you're on a good. I like the space you're in, Rell. I like it. I like your space right now. It's good.
I got you.
I look at it like God got ripped up $1 million check with my name on it and told me piece it back together. So I got half of it together. I'm working on another half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I want you to drop that music and drop the video every week right now. It's time. Because music is so consumed so fast. Like if you drop the video on Wednesday, Rell, right?
You just forgot about it by Friday.
Exactly. I just shot 8 videos for M.Reck. That he came to Atlanta, and I shot 8 videos for him because I said, "Yo, you got, as you know, I hope you guys do some music together because you guys would be great together. You and not to put you on the spot, Rell, but it'd be nice if you and M.Reck did a track. That would be dope. But
hell yeah, I love real raw shit. I fuck with Reck.
Yeah, let's get it.
We got the drone out here, and I shot 8 videos for him real quick. So he's dropping a video every week, and I want to see the same from you, Rell. And if you ever come to Atlanta, boy, got you, bro.
Nah, definitely. I'm heavy in Atlanta. I got a lot of partners in Atlanta.
Yeah, I live right in Buckhead. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right near the Lenox Mall.
You're right there.
Yeah. Everybody sees my vlogs, know where I live.
Yeah, I was just out there last week.
Heavy security, though. Don't run up.
Definitely.
Reck's been to my building. He's seen the security. It's heavy. But
I'm trying to think. I want to ask Rell. I gotta put him in a hot seat. You know what I mean? But because this is the fans, they want this.
Okay.
All right. So Jim and Cam, right? They not fucking with each other right now. They both did their interviews, whatever. Cam call you, right, to get on the record. I know you there in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? To do that record, right? Now, Cam might be taking some shots at Jim and all that. Would you be uncomfortable on that record, or you like, yo, fuck it?
No.
Okay.
It's his house, right?
No.
Okay.
But like Cam said, man, he's 40 years old. I don't think he's not in this. He's in a comfortable space right now. I believe I don't even think he'll do nothing.
Got you.
How did you you did the kill? You were a major part of the Killer season, right?
I was one of the main.
Exactly. No, I'm speaking like somebody.
Yeah, you was like the co-star.
Yeah, trust me, I watched it. I know. I'm speaking for the fans. And make sure you watch that Killer season. It's on YouTube. But Rell was one of the main people. When was that? That was shot in 05, right? And it came out in 07. And
05, it came out in 06.
06, yeah. And
it went platinum according like in the DVD sales.
Yeah.
World. It went platinum.
Was that a good check for you?
Absolutely.
Salute, my brother.
I ain't never do nothing with Cam and he ain't cash me out. Like I ain't got no money issues ever.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
Never.
So tell me about that movie. What was it like making it? Because you weren't really, per se, an actor. You just did it, right? You were just being you.
Yeah.
Right?
Cam, like, I was always vision, like, you know what I'm saying? He knew what he wanted to do, and he just told me, yo, just be Ruger. And just be an asshole and be on your bullshit.
Yo, let me ask you something about that movie. It was a disrespectful scene with Cam spitting on a little girl. How you felt about that scene?
Something I would have did too. Was like,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta realize what happened. Like the nigga had shot at him, so the nigga ran, and his daughter, I think, so his little sister was there, son, and he's like, "Fuck it, I can't get to him. I'm gonna spit on a little girl."
No, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
And it was
but,
a movie,
I
guys.
still
It was
wanted
a
to
movie.
ask you that
But
because a lot of fans.
It was crazy.
Yo, he hog spit on that little girl.
Yeah,
Guys, we're talking about Killer Season. Killer Season.
Yo,
the
bro,
movie.
you trying to hold that laugh, man. But you know, nigga, that shit was funny. As
Everyone was talking about that
It
shit in the
was,
barbershop, man.
It was. Shout out to Cam, man. He's
Okay,
the
so
best.
let's take some. We're gonna have. This isn't the only time I'm gonna have Rell on here. He's gonna come on again this week. He's gonna drop a
Definitely.
track this week. Now let's go to the room and let's give people opportunity to ask you some questions before we end this, because this is just part one, guys. There's many parts.
Yes, sir.
I still have to get the full.
This one of many. This one of many.
I have to get the
Definitely.
full Hell Rell history on the next one. We're just bantering
We
about
scratching the
what's going on.
surface. We scratching the surface.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fresh right now, the whole Dipset feeling for the weekend. So, okay, so guys, ask some questions. What's good? And make sure you hit that like button. So in the room, this is your opportunity to ask a question to Rell, and it will be answered. Someone said Killer Season was classic. Salute to Hell Rell. We got over 600 people watching right now, Hell Rell.
That's huge.
It's really more because they come in and out. You know how they do. So
Right.
thousands.
So when it says 600, it's probably like 5,000 actually.
No, it's, actually, it will be 8,000.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Rell.
Yeah. And
Sorry, Joy.
And we're broadcasting on 2 channels, so we're actually have over.
I didn't want to fuck up the numbers, you know what I mean? But you know, sometimes you don't want to stunt on niggas, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we ain't getting Cam numbers, but we getting numbers. But Cam was doing 50,000 last
Oh,
week.
no, but
we just popped up. So.
yo, when we
Exactly.
when we rebroadcast, we gonna hit those numbers, baby. You know what I'm saying? When we, you know, live, a lot of people might not catch on, but when we rebroadcast this on YouTube, the shit gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
God
someone,
willing.
I guess they're late into the room. We already addressed the Max B thing. He has no beef with Max B. That was just a trolling situation, and actually they're cool. There's no problem. You can't wait till Max B gets out.
Definitely. Free way.
Yo, bro, let me ask you this question real quick. The Max B. Max B. What was your relationship like, I guess, before your little issues and all that? Was y'all cool? Was y'all doing records? Or
We was dumb cool. He used to always be in Sin City. I bumped into him. We both had 750s, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, at the time we both had 7 Series Beamers. We used to hop out on each other, fuck around with each other.
Yeah.
Used to be like, man, your man, Jim, man. I ain't getting into that shit because, like, that nigga, you feel me?
Yeah, and someone asked, make sure you guys hit that like button. Dipset reunion. If you were invited, what would you go? That's what someone asked you.
What they say?
Someone in the chat room asked, Dipset reunion. Would you go if you were invited? You know, if there one went down, you're invited, you're going?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
We don't shoot the fan.
Someone said, what's your thoughts on the Man DC call?
Free Man DC, and you know, gotta realize, man, Jim fired his lady, man. That's his ladies involved, man. So you know, you know what I mean. I don't speak on shit with a nigga, you know, guys, you know.
Yeah, it was personal. Yeah.
Personal, yeah. Like
it's a feeling that Rell can't really relate to because that's not his girl and he's not in that situation. But I'll say from my perspective, I thought it was hilarious when he said, "I've never seen someone run so fast." That was just the way he put it. It was.
Damn.
I knew last night was going to be with Cam. It's going to be comedy. There's going to be comedy.
You know that.
He's funny.
You know that.
He's hilarious.
They're gonna have niggas rolling.
I mean, it was comedy before it even started. When he said, "Yo, I'm going live at 9 p.m. and I ain't crying either," that was it for me. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Niggas was on the floor. You know that.
Remember the part where he said, "I'm going to try to shed a tear right now," and his girl was like, "It ain't happening." He's like, "You're right, it ain't happening. I can't shed a tear." Did Pepsi sponsor the interview last night? That's what I want to know. Everybody wants to know. I know that lady who wrote that book sponsored it, but he kept sipping that Pepsi very specifically. Cam's smart. There might have been a Pepsi deal in place because that's all you saw on the table. He could have poured it in a glass, but he just drank out of the can.
He live owed him, Instagram owed him some paper, man. That live was disgusting last night, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it was dope and it was genius because any platform could have got that interview. He said, "No, I'm doing it on my live."
You know what it is, Rell? When you do, like, you're active on your Instagram, right?
Yep.
You can run ads on your Instagram and charge them because that's money. You know, if you're getting
Yeah,
4,000
do
people
it that.
looking at a post. So, you know, don't get it twisted. People sneak ads in their Instagram posts. You know, if they're look, you know, Diet Coke could have paid me for this. You don't know, you know, but
Right.
you know, you see me drinking Coke and you're a fan of me, or you support my movement, you might fuck with Diet Coke too, you know. So yeah, and I'll give you that loop too, bro. Someone said, "Hell, Rell is what's your favorite rapper right now?"
Right now, currently,
Yes.
that's kind of difficult, man.
Mm.
Shit,
Kodak
I don't think I
Let me-
have.
Black. No.
Let me make it easier for you. Who you fucking with right now? Who you listening to?
I don't really listen to niggas like that.
Do you have you
Like
listened
me.
to Kodak Black?
I like Kodak Black music.
Salute to Kodak Black, because I'm a fan of his music too.
I like Kodak Black
Kodak.
music.
Kodak Black.
what?
is dope.
I like that kid from Philly, new nigga named Murr, I think his name is.
Okay.
Okay.
What about OBH, Dark Low?
I fuck with Dark Low. AR Ab is a problem.
Yes.
Got you.
Shout
What
out to
about
Dark
Dave
Low.
East?
Dave East is another nigga. Fuck with Dave East.
Gotcha.
Young humble, young gunner nigga on his job.
Do you
Fuck
listen
with
to
him.
classics
With
like
Don
Stack
Q.
Bundles?
I like Don Q. Don Q from the
Oh,
Bronx.
shout out to
Yeah,
Don
yeah.
Q. He's around
Shout
your
out
way?
to Q.
He's near you around the Bronx?
Yeah, he around here in the area.
Okay. What about A Boogie?
I like A Boogie too.
Does A
Really
Boogie
sound-
sound like Dej Loaf to you? Because it does to me. Similar.
Mm,
We're not throwing A Boogie away. I salute A Boogie.
Nah, I hear the similarities, but nah.
He has his own style.
Shorty fire.
Yeah.
He brings
Gotcha.
the ball. He making these young niggas get fly out here.
Shout out to A Boogie out here.
Yo, you know what? Since we bringing up the Bronx, Rell, who popping in the Bronx right now?
Hell Rell.
Oh man, you got Hattie Racks.
Okay.
Man, you got Dice Peso, that's my little bro. You got Young JB, Take Money, you know what I'm saying? You got the homies Snoop, Dub City.
Okay.
Got a bunch of niggas that's out here. Little homie TV Baller, he on the come up.
Gotcha.
A lot of up and coming talent, man. If I forgot somebody, please
You
don't.
fuck with P?
P, but just about to say that. Fire.
Fire. His flex freestyle was fire.
Retarded.
Someone-
And I like
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hocus 4/5. I like Hocus 4/5.
Oh, that's the homie. Salute the Hocus.
The Blazer. You know what I'm saying?
Rell,
So,
I'm getting heavy requests for a 16 or an 8 bars. Do you have 8 bars in you right now, or is that a later time?
really? Nah, not right now.
We will get those bars later on this week.
We
Yeah, we'll get
put
later
that
on this week.
Maybe we'll get a
If I
live
get-
performance.
If I get over 20 requests, I might do it.
Okay,
We
guys.
got to do it by numbers. We just can't do this for one person now.
That's true. Well, 3 people asked, so we need they're all going to ask now.
Hit his gram.
We'll just announce he's going to do a live performance on Wednesday.
Yo, hit Rell on his gram and hashtag dailyhiphoplive freestyle. And if he get over 20 requests, he gonna give it. You know, he gonna come through and hit us with that.
Or
You
he'll
know
put
what
it on his gram, and we'll call it the Daily Hip Hop Live freestyle. Because he needs them hits, guys. Go do it. What's your gram?
The Rell Hell Rap.
Yes, go hit that subscribe.
I mean? Yo, spell that for them, Rell, just in case.
Spell it all the real.
Rell. HELLRELL.
Gotcha.
And okay, so someone said, okay. Let's see, time, Chi-Town in the building, Chi-Town in the building. So make sure you hit that super chat, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Elijah, Kells, Darius, Stedman, Bars. Okay, well, I'm going to just shout some people out while Rell's in here with us. If anybody gives me a good question, I'll ask you, and then we'll end it, because we're approaching an hour.
Yeah.
Deontay Jones, Dominique Jones, Jose Lamar, Aaron Barrow, Righteous One. Freestyle's coming on Wednesday. He doesn't need to prepare, but he was. We did this. I hit Rell at 2 a.m. or something yesterday. We did this for you guys like that.
Yo, Hell Rell, real quick. This is me. This will be big for the Bronx. Hell Rell featuring French Montana on the hook. Like, that would be a big record. Let me know if you open to that.
Yeah, I'm open to that.
I think that would be big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I think that would be a big record.
I ain't got a problem with French. My problem with French was Jim.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Wow.
he just clarified the problem with French Montana was just because he's loyal to the set. Right?
That's the only problem.
That's it.
That was my little bro besides all that.
Respect Rell's loyalty. I always do.
So French Montana gonna be watching this. You're French. Hit up Rell. Y'all make that shit happen.
We got so many mutual friends. Like it's retarded. Like
but sometimes closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm putting it out there. Yo, French Montana, hit Rell. Make that shit happen for the Bronx. Simple.
I'm going to shout some people out in the room with Rell Bottom Boys, Dante Hawkins. If you want to say anything to Rell, just give him a shout out. Right now it's the time. Relly on Smash. Jose Lamar.
Relly on Smash is in?
Yeah.
Oh. Yo, Relly, salute.
Boy, that's from On Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They know what it is.
Brandon Raymond.
I gave him the first
City
interview.
Boy. Willie F. Wonka, C. Roy, Cash PA, Avery Walton, Looking for the Truth, Things Change 12, 21 Savage, the troll of the room. I always see my bro, let's see, Jay Sean Aries, All Up on You, B. Moore, Brown, B. Moore, what's up? Much respect, Jordan Sarah Films, Aaron Barrow. Ask Rell, is he coming back to Chicago again? It's Mike, said that. Are you coming to Chicago?
Yeah, out there, song.
Okay, Eddie Brock, salute. Rolex, Luca Rell. They miss you, bro.
Love is crazy. Rell.
Yo, Rell, how many mix CDs you put out?
Over 20.
We got a question in the room. Rell, who you signed to?
Top Gunners, my own label.
Okay, so he's independent, getting that independent money. I mean, right now, guys, with me and Record stress this, you don't need a music deal anymore because you can do everything.
Game independent. My first deal was an independent deal.
Exactly. And especially, you don't even need an independent. Yeah, and you don't even need an independent deal now. You can distribute your own music from your computer. Big Sean didn't even drop a physical copy of his album yet, and it's #1. Okay, that just shows you the times we're in. What the hell is this? I don't even have a CD player in my damn house. My computer has no CD slot.
Yo, I was rushing to get on this shit. My fucking computer is on like 5%. I gotta put this plug in, y'all.
We're wrapping it up anyways. Jose Lamar, Things Chase 12. Anybody else got a specific question? Hit that super chat, King Lee. Thoughts on Detroit rappers? Oh, have you heard of T Grizzly, Rell?
Nah, I actually haven't.
Check out First Day Out T Grizzly. He just got signed to 300 Entertainment. Dude's fire.
Okay.
What do you think about Soulja Boy? Is he tough? Shout out Soulja Boy out here trolling, getting those checks.
Chill out, man.
They try to say Big Soulja ain't from the hood.
That was Soulja, you are the ultimate troll right now. I salute you. I see what you're doing. You're getting them checks out here. He just signed.
Yo, Rell, was that shit funny or what? That Soulja Boy shit.
Hilarious, my nigga.
That's Jose Lamar, Red Dupree. Let's see, Jose Mandy. Shout me out, Mula BX. Shout you out, bro. Mula BX Cash. Got beef app. Oh yeah, he has a beef app out. Soulja Boy. He's getting them Red Dupree. All that. Okay, we got some people here. Jonathan Twister, Club 6038, Jason Parker, James Junker, Jim Moore, Marcus Williams. Let's see.
I got a question, Rell.
What's up, boy?
What's your relationship with Dame Dash, or do you have one?
That's the OG. Me and Dame Dash got the same birthday, May 3rd.
Oh, word? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
same
what's
birthday.
Up. So y'all cool, right?
Every time I'm in Hollywood, LA, let me come to the crib. Shout out Boogie Dash, Flo Bro. Feel me? Family.
That's what's up.
How do we send Rell beats? Somebody wants to send you some beats, bro.
Send it to walkinkilo@gmail.com. Walk-in without the G.
Okay, walk-in without the G. Walk-in.
Kilo. Walking Kilo. KILO@gmail.com.
Okay, we got that. Rell is dropping music this week. He's dropping a new single. You will
Every week
for the rest of the year. Let's do it like that. You don't even need to drop a complete project. This is what I suggest, Rell. You drop a song every week, right? And then once you get to 12, make it at 1, and then just put it out as a whole. And then just keep going like that, because that's easy.
I'm gonna drop Digital on their ass, and then after that, we might follow that formula.
I like that. We need that consistent music from Rell.
I'll have you out a project too, Jordan.
Oh, for sure. I'm here. You're my bro. I mean, anybody that knew me on my come up, and you showed love. Like part of my career, I got to owe part of my career to Hell Rell because he would call. He had me do his Koch video. He didn't have to have me. Salute to Hell Rell and the Locks and everybody that helped me make my career. Like I got to salute Hell Rell for. I mean, me and him will ride around. He gave me shout outs. I mean, he didn't have to do all that. So shout out to Hell Rell. Thank you for showing me so much love in the beginning of my career, bro. I appreciate it.
Likewise, bro. I remember you used to curve like big name rappers just to come fuck with me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'd be in the car like someone so calm.
With love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it was, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate you
always
so much.
Love, always gave me advice, always pointed me in the right direction, and we had some good ass times. Shit, we can't even talk about on camera.
See, exactly. And guys, that's real friends. You know, you don't have to speak for a bunch of years, but me and Rell talked today like we spoke yesterday. You know, like so that's real. That's just real people, man. And, you know, that's what I hate. What's going on now in the world, and we'll end it on this. Don't let people trick you into this segregation that's going on right now. You know, I got a lot of people hating on me because I'm white, like I'm a culture vulture in business. And Rell, everybody knows I'm for the culture, been a part of the culture.
You're for the culture, yo. You are the culture, my brother.
I appreciate it, man. And likewise for people, white people hating on white, like judge people on people, not color. Okay, like there's assholes in every race.
Yo, you've been in certain hoods that these so-called sucker niggas wouldn't even think about going into, bro.
I've been shot at before. In North Carolina, I got in the middle of a shootout just trying to do a video for somebody before. You know, it's like, and I don't, for some reason, I thought about this a few years ago, Rell. I was like, man, I could have died a lot of the time. I gotta like be a little more careful in my 30s, you know? And once I hit my 30s a few years ago, I was like, okay, now it's time to like not die.
Nah, you was a daredevil early in your career.
Yeah, now you was.
I was tripping, bro. I was in Queensbridge. I was in the Bronx with Rell, places I shouldn't be. As a kid,
he met me at my crib in East New York. He came on the train, the C train.
Right.
And mind you, I lived in Riverdale. I lived in Riverdale in the Bronx, a very cushy part of the Bronx, not where Rell's from. I lived where like mansions are and everything. Still part of the Bronx, but very different. So me going to these places was where, shout out to Castle Hill. That's right down the block from Riverdale, right there.
Yep.
So I had to walk by there to get to the train. But shout out to everybody. Rell, I appreciate you. Rell, Wednesday, Tuesday, we'll get you back on live. Is that cool?
Definitely. All good, my nigga.
I appreciate you so much. Rell,
appreciate you,
I appreciate you guys in the room. This show is nothing without you guys. Me, Hell Rell, M.Reck, we're nothing without the fans. And I didn't call you fans. You guys are family. You're supporters, family. I don't even use the word fan because that's demeaning. You guys are family. Like, we couldn't feed ourselves and the people we love without you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you hit that like button. Follow The Real Hell Rell on the social media platforms. Make sure you look for his new single coming out on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere this week. Shout out to M.Reck. Go subscribe to his channel as well. This will be available on his channel as well in an hour or two. I'm sure Hell Rell will repost it. Thank you guys, and we are out.